Hello friends, today I am sharing this very easy Indian Tricolour Inspired Flexible Bookmark DIY. As the Republic Day is approaching, I decided to create this very easy DIY, and you can make this using the things which are available in your home. And these bookmarks are very easy to use. You can just put them in the book and the tassel hangs out so that you know which page has to be opened. Unlike the paper bookmarks, these bookmarks do not tear easily unless you are very rough with it, and these are very flexible initially, but as the years pass they will become a little bit tougher. But at the moment you can easily bend them, fold them, and they regain their same shape after you keep them straight down. So let us see what all things we need for making this DIY bookmark. The three basic things that you need are some white glue, some sketch pens. You may leave out the grey color if you don't have, and you also need some beads and the box on which you will be making the bookmark. You can also use a cardboard cutout stuck on a piece of paper if you don't have a plastic box. So first of all, I am using the grey color on the center of the box, and on the either sides I'll be using the saffron and green color sketch pens, and I'll be coloring the plastic box so that the sketch pen marks remain on the box. Remember to use a normal sketch pen and not the permanent marker kind, because then the colors will not diffuse out. So once the coloring is done, all you need is some white glue. You can use any white glue that you have, and just layer them on the tricolor as shown, and bring it down to a length which you'd like your bookmark to have. Don't press the nozzle of the glue to the box, but gently pour the glue on top of the sketch pen marks that you have made. And once you fill up the whole design with glue, all you need to do is leave it out in the sun to dry off. Now over here you can see the top layer has dried off, but this is not dry because the lower layers are still wet. Once it gets translucent, you know that it has dried off completely. Then before peeling it off, let us make the tassel. For this I have used white paper and I am using saffron color and making a patch, and just behind the same patch I colored saffron again so that I have the color on both the sides. And I repeated this step with the green color, and I also made a white color cutout of the heart. For this also I used the green color on both the sides, and then I folded a piece of paper into half, and I made the shape of a heart using a pencil, and I cut it out so that I could get the stencil of a heart. Now you can either use the hollow that you have created, or you can use the heart like I am using over here, and keep it on the patches that you have made and get the shape of the heart. And this I did on the red, green, and also on the piece of white paper. And once you have done the heart, cut it off and then stick it on a piece of sellotape and roll the tape over it so that both the sides get the layer of sellotape and the heart becomes a little bit more stable. Then cut off the excess sellotape and you have the heart. Then moving on to the bookmark, I peeled it off as shown. Now since it was dry, it is easy to peel it off. If it is wet, then it will stick and it will not peel off in one piece. So make sure that the glue has dried up completely before peeling it off. It took me 2 days for the glue to dry off in the sun. After peeling it off, I cut off the edges which were not proper, and the little bits of glue which were here and there, I trimmed them off so that it becomes a little bit more neat. Then to make the tassel, I took some beads which I had in my home and I tied them up together, and I am going to use these pipe beads. And then after I added a few beads, I put a piece of tape and I stuck the heart so that the sellotape and the heart get stuck up, and I cut off the excess sellotape from all around. And in this manner I'll be adding the rest of the hearts also after putting in a couple of more beads. So in this manner I added the saffron green and white colors, and using the needle I punched the bookmark and I tied up the tassel at one corner. make sure that you tie it up properly. And once the knot is done, this is a hack. You can add a little bit of clear top coat on the thread so that it will not open up. And this I repeated on the part of the thread which had the bead also. So this brings us to the end of this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed watching this very easy DIY glue bookmark, and thanks for watching.